How's it going, everybody? So here we are, June 2nd, about to simulate the June 3rd, and that means the draft. Now, if we go over here to scouting, there's not really, I looked through this earlier, there isn't really anybody that I'm in love with. A lot of starting pitching that's decent. Um, but you're gonna find that in any draft class in this game. That's why my strategy of like drafting pitchers later always at least tends to kind of work out to decent prospects. But there's just not really anybody that I love, you know. So I don't have high hopes, I guess, going into this draft. Really just looking to like replenish the farm system and maybe use those prospects next year to trade and to trade for big league names and big league talent. So keep active. Go to draft. So the Orioles have the first pick. We are pick number 22. And Los Angeles has the last pick. We have a pick in the first. We have a pick in the... Oh, I guess we don't have a pick in the second. I don't really keep up with, like, when I lose picks and whatnot. So yeah, this might be not the best draft for us because our next pick isn't until round 3. And then round 4, 5, and 6. So we'll just see how it goes. And afterwards we'll look at who drafted who and who looks great where, if that makes sense. So first pick, we have David Gomez here, but he will be at least a few years out, and he's already 23, so that's a no. If I'm gonna pick people who are a few years out, I'm gonna pick people who are at least below 20. Thad Clevenger. I don't love his stats. Let's see. We have Henry Archer, who will be great defensively, but his bat probably won't be there. Let's see. Who else do we have? Steve Hernandez. Yeah, I think we'll just go with Archer. He's not a great pick. But again, you never know, his bat could come around. His bat's supposed to be average, maybe a little above average. So we'll just see what happens. We'll pick Henry Archer. Now we gotta go through all this and just wait. So now I'm probably just gonna honestly pick young starting pitchers, like Ross Alvarez, because although look at that K per 9, not great. Daniel Herzog. I never like drafting closers because just like why? Who cares? But I might just do it this time just because there's a lot of like bullpen pieces and bullpen arms that I just don't necessarily love drafting. So we'll just go with Daniel here. He's young, has high upside. It's just a shot in the dark. Who cares? Let's see. So Ross Alvarez is still around. I just don't think that K per 9 scares me. Dylan Spence. See, just so many relievers. Just why? Jeffrey Robbins. Don't love his stats either. William Holbert. I might just look and see where I'm like thin at. So I'm thin at catcher and relievers. We may just take a shot in the dark, I guess, on Doug Nesbitt here. I need catching. It's the bottom of the draft, bottom of the barrel. You're scraping for talent. Why not? Ross Alvarez is still around. We'll pick him up because, again, it doesn't matter. And let's see. And we'll just go with Aaron Black, because, again, doesn't matter. We're at the end of the draft. So let's see who we got. And I mean, 87 overall, 49 but going down, so he's a long way out. But not bad. And then our only hit, I guess, was Alvarez, but he's also a 44 overall. So again, he'll be a while. Daniel Herzog, 77. He's already 75, so we could use him next season. Oops. I mean, he's got decent stats, decent per nines, got plus 75 everything. So not terrible. We'll sign him because again, we need the depth. Doug Nesbitt, 58 overall, C potential. I'll probably just let him and Aaron Black walk. So let's look around the league. We'll start with the Orioles and just see what they got. So they picked Emmett Bailey. Not bad. He's got a while to go. Got a steal here in Christian Jimenez. 62, 89 overall. Red Sox had a horrible draft. We won't talk about that. The Yankees. Look at this. 18-year-old Jeffrey Robbins. 18-year-old, 90 potential. Not great fielding. Only has speed right now. But dang, I should have picked him up. I guess you live and learn. Bruno Quintana, 20-year-old. He could be, decent for the Yankees soon enough. Tampa. Not great. Blue Jays, not great. I just feel like the drafts in these games are never really great. The Indians, Richie Lankford. He's just a good thing we didn't draft him. 45 overall. He will never pan out. Tigers had a decent pick. Chester Batis, I guess. Diego Mercado. Like I said, the starting pitchers are just usually pretty good. At least they have high potential. Ooh. The Royals, Alex Hoskins. Already a 73 overall. Look at this pick. Picked by the Royals. They had Gordon, and now they'll have this kid. It's a pretty solid draft for Kansas City. Twins did okay. Oh Lord, poor Angels. Big Oos. You never see Fs in this game. Alden Watson. B potential. I looked at him earlier. Mariners, not great. Texas, not great either, really. Houston, not great, which they deserve to not be great. Will Rogers for the Marlins. 2060 overall. Gosh, I mean, pretty solid pick for them. The Mets with Derek Landry. Good pick. Needs to work on his, arm, but all in all, I'd say not a great draft for really anybody, except maybe the Royals. But just nobody really good. And that really sucks. You hate it. At least I hate it. I like seeing new prospects and whatnot. Pirates looked like they had a decent draft. Get some prospects. At least their first 4 or 3 rounds. The last 4, maybe not so much. Cardinals. So yeah, again, not a great draft, but it happens. Every so often it happens. Dodgers had a horrible draft. Look at this. So yeah. Alright, so that's the draft. I will see you all next time. Take care.